aboard. We don't have much time.
Your mission was interrupted by a catastrophic explosion that seems to have originated from the Auburn industrial district of Fairport. The extent of damage is impossible to estimate. The fate of our team is a mystery. The fate of your team is a mystery.
Eyes are still dilating.
He's reacting to the meds.
Check the dosage. This shouldn't be happening.
If that doesn't work...
What's going on, Dr. York?
One moment. Hold the lidocaine and check his pressure. Damn it. Grab the crash cart. He could be in V-Fit. Charge to 200. No, make that 300.
Dr. York.
He's alive, but we're moving too fast. We need
Just
to...
get it done.
That did it.
Stand by with that morphine. 4 megs.
Where are we at, Dr. York?
It's tachycardic. We need to stabilize before progressing.
No time.
He's unstable. Progressing now would be a mistake. You're putting... Set to 300. You'll feel a little pinch. Now.
Oh my god, this game.
Does anyone read me? Over. I'm getting a lot of interference.
Stop. Thank God. We're on.
Looking for a goddamn exit, but half the doors are barricaded.
What about them?
I've got a faint read on you and Beckett. No trace of anybody else.
Yeah, this game is very clearly a cut above the original, especially on the creep factor. So they did something to us that's making her resonate with us, because Beckett is not Point Man. Point Man was in the facility when the nuke went off, got picked up after the fact of the nuke. Point Man and Fettel are the children of Alma, who's for some reason leading us somewhere. Which, as we know, Alma tends to lead us. Oh, as Point Man, she led us to safety.
Just now getting this information on the story. We're calling in all our sources to try to figure out what's going on. The initial reports, something devastating has happened, and we're working hard to provide you with the information we have. At this point, we cannot go to the initial injury report or the cause of the explosion. We'll let you know as soon as we find out what's happened. The viewers... disturbing live shot. We have unconfirmed reports of a massive explosion in the heart of the city. The cause of the explosion. Calling in all our sources to try to figure out what's going on. The initial reports, something devastating has happened.
I mean, yeah, this game is much creepier. the graphic increase from the previous game is just so on its own, so massive. They love falling bodies. I do know that's something about this game that's kind of funny. Well, not funny, but like it's like one of their favorite uses of a horror trip. It's just the random falling body out in front of you, and it just happens to fall when you come through, and there's no one here. There's gunshots in that. Gunshots mean a gun somewhere nearby.
Colonel Bannock, this is Samuel. Looks like we got another soldier who's in the recovery wing. You stay there.
Okay, so they have a cleanup squad. Is that Genevieve?
Sergeant Beckett! Thank God you're okay. I'm sure you have a lot of questions. I'll explain everything later. Right now, we need to get you to the TAC lab. Hurry, and be careful. Vanek's men are attacking the facility. Can't believe he'd go to this extreme to cover up evidence.
Okay, so now we're going to the TAC lab. So I'm wondering if that piece of information that intel we found earlier, it was a little too revealing, because we are now going to TAC lab, which is, I don't know, maybe it is, maybe it isn't. It's tough to tell. It is an old game.
Careful, Sergeant Beckett. You're about to stumble into an ambush.
This is a secure channel. Identify yourself.
The Snake Fist?
He must be monitoring us on the security cameras.
How much of this junk we gonna burn? All of it. Then we all reduce to the hard drive. They aren't making any chances.
Very well done. I see why they picked you.
Who the hell are you?
You can call me Snake Fist.
It's Terry.
Snake Fist? Are you fucking kidding me?
Hey, I don't know who else is listening, and I'm not taking any chances. You people need to get out of there.
I can topple things over? Wow. That's actually really cool.
CFNDC is just now getting its information on the story. We're calling in all our sources to try to figure out what's going on.
I think we've already heard this.
Something devastating has happened, and we're working
Yeah.
hard to provide you with information.
See if NBC is just not getting the details. I guess they dropped health. I'm on fire. I'm burning. I'm burning, I'm burning, I'm burning for you. I know the other game, the pistol was really good. This game, I don't like how the pistol's set up.
Hey, you need to unlock this door. We're evacuating this area.
No way!
Oh my god, they turned on me. I should have... Actually, just realized we have the reflex ability of Point Man, but we're not Point Man.
Hey, you need to unlock this.
I wonder if that's... I wonder if there's more foreshadowing to that than I'm giving credit. I saved you. Let me in. I want to hide. Oh, that's fucked. Yeah, it's fucked. I mean, to be fair, I didn't have to open the door. But I kind of look, you did, because, you know, if I didn't, everyone would be like chicken or, you know, like, I mean, what am I doing with myself if I'm just hiding from the horror in a horror game? We gotta embrace it.
Advance, advance!
From where? Yep. There's a hatch. And there goes the elevator.
Too easy. Yeah, no shit. Bitch felt like a rock. Samuel, this is Tucker. Inform Colonel Vanek that it's targeted.
Yeah, I tried to do a funny, and I got absolutely pounded for it, so. Whoopsies.
Get those doors open. Get a squad up on 3. Too easy. Yeah, no shit. Bitch felt like a rock. Samuels, this is Tucker. Inform Colonel Vanek that a target has been eliminated.
card? We gained a lot of information. Alma Wade, music box. Hey, Dave, you know that music box was in Harlan Wade's old office at the Still Island facility? Miss Aristide wants it if it's still there. I told her it used to belong to Alma, but she didn't seem to mind. Guess the melody has been stuck in her head ever since she first heard it. Next time you're over there, can you have it sent to Aristed's home address? Thanks, buddy Lyle. Alma Wade is scheduled to be transferred from Still Island to the vault in Auburn on August 24th, 1987 for permanent storage. The subject will be secured in a shielded telesthetic suppression container and transferred via a subterranean transport system. It is imperative that the suppression field remains active during the entire operation, as being in close proximity of the subject can be fatal without adequate shielding. Her telesthetic emanations will literally melt your flesh off your bones. See case files AF761, AT154, and BL07067 for further details. Armacam, civilian threat. We have lost contact with several teams moments after they reported seeing civilians behaving strangely. Colonel Vanek advises that all units avoid contact with civilians. Do not let them approach you. Demolition plan. Demolition teams do not place or arm explosive charges without consulting the demolition plan and schedule. It is very important. Proper positioning of each charge is necessary to guarantee the collapse of the primary support structures. Likewise, timer delays have been carefully calculated to minimize the air overpressure and increased debris fragmentation. Any teams found to have deviated from the plan will be subject to termination. OP guidelines. Operational guidelines. 1. Records of documents stack and burn. Highly sensitive documents, example level 3 and above, should be shredded first. Computers, disk drive should be burned and then smashed with a sledgehammer. Medical samples. All biological materials should be destroyed by the means of white phosphorus or sulfuric acid. Staff, when disposing of personnel, use the untraceable equipment that has been provided to you. Any personnel neutralized with non-standard methods, example strangulation, or should be disposed of according to the guidelines for medical samples. Project roster overview. Security clearance orange. We've received numerous requests from managers and directors for an overview of Biotechnology Division's project roster, as there seems to be some confusion about which code name applies to which program. Ha 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 ha, this literally answers my question from earlier in the series. Project Icarus. Objective: explore bioengineering solutions to addressing long-term health issues related to microgravity environments such as loss of bone density, muscle mass. Status canceled, supplanted by Perseus project. So Icarus was replaced by the Perseus project. It was the one that had to do with the bone density issues of being in space that we read about in the first game. Perseus. Apply proprietary bioengineering methods to develop artificial but highly effective replica soldiers that are inexpensive to mass produce, easy to control, and trivial to replace. Status active. So that was how Fettel got his army, basically. He's able to, like, mind control all these replica soldiers, basically, like, kind of like clones, but yeah. Origin. Objective, develop commanders capable of directing replica soldiers. Telepathically, only 2 prototypes were created, and only one of those, Paxton Fettel, was ever placed in active training. The prototypes are both clones of a classified female test subject. There you go. Clones of a classified female test subject. They were carried to term by the subject to increase probability that her telesthetic potential would be inherited. Status suspended pending review. So there you go. The children of Alma were Project Origin. Alma's pregnancy was Project Origin, basically. Harbinger. Here's an interesting one. This is, I think, our project that we're currently looking at. Harbinger. Objective, provide more stable and sustainable means to producing telesthetic commanders compared to clone prototypes, which may take years to develop and are highly unstable. By starting with an experienced, mature candidates with innate telesthetic potential and applying gene therapy and telesthetic attunement and amplification techniques. Status active, scheduled to supplant Origin project. Project Paragon, active, identify potential Harbinger candidates at a young age and cultivate them through medication, schooling, subliminal manipulation, and various minimally invasive medical procedures. Status actives. Pathograss. Develop a smart pill to improve a subject's mathematical aptitude. The program relies on gene therapy using viral vector delivered in a sugar-coated pill to correct genetic deficiencies that apply to a person's math skills. Status active. Severe action will be taken upon anyone who shares this summary of personnel below orange security clearance. STS guidelines. Sorry, guys, this is gonna be a lot of reading this this session, but a lot of this does tie into the game story, so just kind of, story time. Listen. Transport system manual operational guidelines. The recommended procedure to operate the Armacam subterranean transport system manually is not to operate the system manually. Tram cars have been I had a feeling we had an ad break pop up. Again, this is all going to be on the YouTube. The YouTube doesn't see the ads. Thankfully, it's actually strictly on a VOD that I get to maintain, so it's still there. It's just I'm like reading through all this. I keep finding data and stuff on the ground, and I feel like I'm not sure if I'm supposed to see all this yet. I feel like I might be seeing it from a previous playthrough or something, or maybe it is all available. I don't know, but we're just gonna read through it and kind of nod at the things as they pop up, I guess. Anyway, the detail rate. Yeah, thank you for the call out though, kiddo. Appreciate it. So funny that the manual system is basically not to operate them manually. Tram cars have been pre-programmed with detailed route information to ensure that they automatically change configuration to conform to the layout of each tunnel section. If cars are not properly aligned, a collision is probable, resulting in needless cost and incurrence, as well as hideous personnel injury or loss of life. Anyone determined to be at fault or for manual operation and accident may face salary reduction, wage garnishment, termination, cancellation of life insurance benefits in the event that the individual did not survive. Schedule changed. All teams, due to a security concern in the outer shell testing area, the detonation schedule has been accelerated. Evac the facility immediately. Status report. ATCU mission status report. Residents Genevieve. Purge records and computers incomplete. Detain or eliminate Genevieve, not complete. Harbinger medical facility and outer shell testing area. Purge records, samples, equipment, staff complete. Destroy replica soldiers. Harbinger specimens complete. Eliminate Harbinger candidates incomplete. Demolish facilities complete. Wade Elementary and Paragon facility. Purge records, blood samples, students, staff in progress. Demolish facilities in progress. Students, staff appear to have perished in vault explosion. So interesting. Supply report. How many for these do we have? Okay, not too many. Underground transport system, supply delivery schedule, order 3248, destination Still Island facility. Interesting. Number of containers 3, contents, plastic storage containers, waterproof document folders, garbage bags, mothballs, and inventory forms. Order 4862, Harbinger facility, destination Harbinger facility, number of containers 18, contents, epidural trays, body bags, spill kits, pillows, laboratory protective gear, nasal specula, assorted surgical instruments, and unspecified machine. XXX incoming transmission, XXX confidential, ATCU mission status update, section leader R Tucker to all units. We just dug up specs on replica powered armory systems deployed in the city. These suckers are going to be a serious problem. All technical coordinators should review the docs and come with some workable countermeasures, attachment, ATC product, and transmission. Okay. Updated orders. Squads A, B, and C establish fire perimeter around admin building. We have reports of additional hostiles converging on this location from all over the city, so expect sustained fight. Squad D, attempt to relieve fire teams pinned down near cafeteria. Recover any available munitions from temporary supply depot, and whatever you can scavenge from the dead. We need all the ammo we can scrounge up. Fall back to admin and assisted debriefing are defending once these objectives are complete. Squad E, demolition team, rendezvous with Colonel Vanek's team at nurse's office. Attention all staff. This facility has just come under attack by a Black Ops teams under the direct command of Colonel Richard Vanek, who is acting on the orders of the ATC Board of Directors. Their objective is to eliminate evidence which encompasses this entire facility and everything and everyone in it. Only the main entrance is compromised at this point, so evacuate through any of the emergency escape routes. I suggest barricading corridors leading toward any of the main lobbies to buy yourselves time. Do not attempt to surrender or you will probably get shot. Genevieve Aristide, President Armacam Technology. Goodness, lots of reading. This is the one we saw originally. Yeah. Okay, and there's nothing new there. Hospital. Okay. Admitting patients. Last one, guys. I promise we are done after this. We're going to go back to some gameplay. Let me just check to make sure my son doesn't need a bottle. It's 2:30. Goodness. Time flies. All right, we look good. Admitting patients. Internal memorandum for all staff, or for all admin staff. When admitting new patients, ensure that all forms are completely filled out and that the copy of the patient's most recent physical, mental, telesthetic evaluation report has been provided. Scans the following packet and distribute copies as follows: 1, the patient's assigned surgeon; 2, the patient's assigned caretaker; 3, document management center. Keep originals in the labeled archival folder. Please limit discussion of individual procedures with the patients in the script to the script provided. If patients has persistent questions, please flag their file and request assistance of an RN. Thank you for the cooperation. Mr. E. Grafstrom, PhD, MA, Director of Administration Operations. Check the news. From Jim Howard to Kelly Saperstein. Yeah. Kelly, if you didn't have any patients in the lobby, turn the TV to 22 News. Explains the shaking we felt earlier. Guess we won't be going home anytime soon. Wonder if we'll be seeing any fallout from this. Probably shouldn't talk over email. Want to get dinner on the cafeteria on break. Page me if you're free. Diode implants. Dr. York, diode implants still sending sending currently at too high a frequency. Patient immediately seized, and we don't seem to be able to tune the amps finely enough to gain sensitivity without incurring cellular damage. I think we need to look at increasing the viscosity of the medium. Also, what about additional hormones and supplements? Memo, M. Beckett. Memorandum, M. Beckett, Recovery Room 102. Patient M. Beckett, recovering from surgery at unprecedented rate. Vitals are nearly back to normal. Dr. York has been paged and should be here as soon as he's done with the final activation surgery. If patient wakes up, in the meantime, explain that he was medevaced from blast phone. Do not let patient leave to room. Interesting. So that's us. We are Beckett. Transcription, Dr. Samuel York, surgical notes. The first 3 activation surgeries appear to have been a resounding success. The 4th patient, Red Janoski, is still in pre-op, but the others are recovering in separate wings to minimize the preconscious telepathic interference with each other. Once they're fully awake and stable, we'll begin the attunement process. Michael Beckett, in particular, is proving uncommonly resilient. We were sure we'd lost him twice on the table, but then he stabilized through no actions of ours, I'm sure. TAC over you. The telestatic attunement chamber, TAC, is an integral part of the Harbinger conversion process. By means of diodes implanted during the activation progress, the TAC can modulate the subject's telestatic signal to attune it to a specified target frequency. The correction offsets are also used in the telestatic signal amplification progress, which extends the subject's telepathic range and intensity. And then laser manual, troubleshooting guide for the Shark FL3 laser weapon. Beam is dim, fails to cut through soft targets. Probable cause, low battery power. Solutions, recharge or replace batteries. Symptom, battery is split or scattered. Probable cause, emitter is dirty. Solutions, wipe emitter with soft, dry cloth. Nope, be sure to power off the weapon before cleaning. Symptom, overheat, light is flashing. Probable cause, cooling system failure. Solutions, shut off the device immediately. If the warning light doesn't switch off in 15 to 30 seconds, the cover as the weapon may explode. There we go. Hi, mama. Guess we can't go through there. No help in that. Are you? Can we? Hold on. Maybe. What a cunt.
I got your back.
Alright, better. For hard, this isn't being very hard compared to that first game. But I think it was probably because the first game is just so old that the difficulty was more so in the fact that the controls kind of just sucked. It's aged. In a similar fashion to like Dark Souls 1 and Dark Souls 2 is not nearly as hard once you played like Dark Souls 3 and God, that's like squirm worthy right there.
Back it up here with Genevieve Harris. We're on our way to the FE.A.R. lab. See there. Harris says we were all banged up pretty bad when they brought us in, but sounds like you got the worst of it. She was surprised to see you on your feet.
Crazy that they come in and just basically destroy the entire place. Murder indiscriminately. J Fox checking out some poor woman crying. I don't think Alma's gonna like him as much as she likes us, just saying. I don't think that's gonna be the thing.
Beckett, over here! Man, am I glad to see you.
Come on, we don't have much time. Into the chamber. Hurry!
Doc, this thing isn't gonna sterilize him or anything, right? That would be the least of my concerns. Still, it won't take long. Get down! We have to just leave him, not now. No choice, we gotta go. Get out of there, Beckett. Head back the way you came. See if there's another way around. Shit! Just get your ass back here ASAP! And in one piece! Hold him up as long as I can.
We've been activated.
Good morning, Chickpea. You must be part of Project Harbinger. Only way to explain why Aristide would have brought you here.
Commander, we spotted him heading for the main entrance.
Roger that. On my way. Don't let them escape. Samuels, finish up here. This sucker's not going anywhere.
I'm like out of ammo and everything. Oh well. Where are we at? All right, I want to go for a little bit longer, but we're gonna have to call it soon. Oh, wild though. Excuse me. I don't feel like the shotgun is nearly as rewarding in this version. Probably because the shotgun was so crazy fun in the first game. Oh, the stairs are open now.
Beckett, I can't find Aristide. She must have panicked and run off. Keep your eyes open for her.